Hey there folks and friends, Connecting Dots here. It's Saturday, May 16th, early here on the West Coast. I'm doing a follow-up video. I uploaded one yesterday and someone sent me an email, and I figured I'd make this quick little response just to tackle a couple of things. Okay, so number one, the video's right here. Again, YouTube is screwing around with my thumbnails. As you can see here, the video's been uploaded for over 9 hours and no thumbnail, but basically I'm letting everyone know that well, go watch the video because I talk about quite a few things, but the big thing here, I talked about silver and the economy, and I also talked about Dana and his Fukushima expedition scam, and basically I mentioned how I'm going on a short little trip here and I'm going to Powell River, directly where Dana lives, with my gamma spectrometer, with my 2 Geiger counters, and I'm going to well, basically pull out some of the seaweeds there along the shoreline, videotape the shoreline, show you folks there's still plenty of life there. Anyways, go watch the video because there's a little bit more to it, but basically I want to touch on what someone mentioned in the video, that if I was still collecting donations for the gamma spectrometers, and that's an absolute yes, I am. That is my long-term goal here. The Geiger counters I have can definitely detect radiation. If you go watch the video I uploaded yesterday, you get to see my Ludlam 3A Geiger counter. You know, top notch. It has a military probe on it, but the fact is I want to be able to identify the isotopes. So it's not good enough for me to just, you know, have the Geiger counter go off, beep, 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 you know, I've got something, what is it? I don't know. And you guys want to know as much as I do, and especially, you know, I'm living here on the West Coast, there's lots of seafood, whatnot. People here on the West Coast want to know also. So the only way we're going to be able to identify these isotopes is by buying a gamma spectrometer. So I'm leaving the donation button up there. If you want to donate for the gamma spectrometer, mention it in the details when you do a donation. And if you want to donate for this short little expedition tour, which you'll have to go watch this video to get a gist of what I'm doing here, go watch the video. And if you want to donate for that tour, you can write in the details as you send a PayPal donation that you just want those donations spent towards the tour. But basically, yeah, I'm going to spend some time out there. Go check out this guy. I'm going to buy the gamma spectrometer because in the long run, that's the only thing that's going to be able to identify specific isotopes. Okay, I think there's many of you that realize here you can't go around with your camera and just taking pictures of empty rocks and telling everyone it's all disappeared, it's all dead. I mean, that whole stupidity has fallen just out of whack. And that brings me on to my next topic. We all know this is a scam. We know Kevin Blanch is a scam. In fact, I've been contacted by Jeff Palco's son. You may remember Jeff Palco passed away. His son, he had a 15, 16-year-old son. I've been in contact with him. I may have some interviews on that, and that's going to be just blow the bejesus right out of Kevin D. Blanch, because you remember, Kevin's been the big supporter behind this whole scam. In fact, Kevin D. Blanch ripped off Jeff Palco for over, what was it, $16,500. That was supposed to be investment. He was supposed to give that money back to Jeff Palco. He's ripped them off. He even tried lying. If you saw the emails I received from Jeff Palco's biological mother, she read what, she saw the video here where Kevin D. Blanch came out and said that Jeff Palco wasn't even dead and he had not received any money. I mean, if you guys saw my videos from last summer, I proved that I showed you the checks and everything. I even had a piece of paper from the bank that showed that he'd taken out a line of credit. Jeff Palco had taken out a line of credit on his home to help these bums out, and they absolutely frauded him, ripped him off 110%. There's no doubt about it. And speaking of frauds, and this is why I'm making this video, because I'm disgusted. You know, there's SGT report. Boy, oh boy. So this guy here, I know him from years ago in the silver market, and he was warned back in the day of people to stay away on YouTube as he became popular on YouTube. I was trying to warn him because I've been here for a long time and say, hey, SGT, you want to stay away from this guy, you want to watch out for him. And in the end, you know, it didn't matter. He still went ahead and interviewed G4T. So I'm giving you guys a big warning. You watch out for this scam artist. This is the same guy that promotes Helen Caldecott. So that's why they're all here again. I mean, he's here. You know, he has nothing to do with radiation. In fact, he used to come over and watch my videos and comment in them. But now, of course, because I've laid out the law here and I've pointed out who the fucking scammers are in YouTube, of course they're going to stay away from me, and he's going to join up with the rest of the pack. That's all right, folks, because you remember I've mentioned here I opened up this other YouTube channel, Silver Gold Man, in 2014, and I made a specific point here that I'm going to continue nailing the shills and the scammers and the fraud artists, because I've been here for years and I know these people inside out. This is part of the reason why none of them will ever approach me or get in the ring with me and discuss. They're afraid. They know I know my business. I'm not full of fucking shit like these people. I'm not a fucking scammer. I'm very upfront about what I do. And I've had unbelievable success in the markets, the silver market, the gold market. And this is when I got to know the SGT and the other scam artists there, Mike Maloney and the other scam artists behind him. So, you know, I haven't put these people all there for no reason. It's so you could get informed and stay in touch with what's going on and who the fraudsters are. I mentioned a term here in 2014, the circle jerk of corruption on YouTube. So it's only once you get to pay attention who these people are and how they all mirror each other off their YouTube channels and all share information, then you get a better idea what's going on. You know, Jeff Rentz, this is the big guy that was promoting Dana and his Fukushima scam. Everything on the Pacific Ocean is dead. It's all nothing but a bunch of bullshit. You folks know that. And that's why I'm going to go on this tour here, because it's not going to be a long tour. I'm getting a fuel efficient car. I'm going to take a drive up there, and if I can get some extra donations, I'll actually cover that 200 kilometers that Dana took him 9 days to do 200 kilometers of Sunshine Coast. I'll do it in just maybe 2 or 3 days. It doesn't take that long. It's just a small little stretch of highway. There's lots of sea life. You people are going to be blown away with the video images that I come back with. Enough with this scam, okay? You folks got to stay on top of this, please, okay? You know these guys are no good. Why would you even want to listen to them? And when I start seeing them showing up on Kevin D. Blanch's videos, I'm like, oh yeah, you know? The circle jerk is getting smaller, absolutely, because we're on it. And yeah, Kevin D. Blanch, where's that 18,500 for Jeff Palco's son? He won't even reply to me. This is the other thing, you know. They all say they want to discuss and talk. They don't want to discuss. They don't want to talk. In fact, if you've been out there and you've left comments on Kevin D. Blanch's videos, you know he's banned you. He's deleted your comments. No big surprise there. So I've invited them, and I'll invite you, SGT, because I know you're listening to this video. Come on over to connectingdots1.com and let's have a discussion here, because you scammers, this has got to come to an end here. And you know, and I tried to warn him about G for T. Hey, you remember that, SGT? Yeah, I tried to warn him of this guy. No, he wouldn't listen. G for T, nothing but a big lying scammer. They're all fraudsters, folks. Once you start paying attention to who's on YouTube and all the bullshit, and you ask around people, what's SGT all about? And then people will tell you, yeah, he's nothing but a joke. Absolute joke. Okay, so stay away from the fraudsters. Know who they are. And Kevin D. Blanch, he thinks he has a bunch of algorithm computers or whatever that are giving him thumbs up, thumbs down. It's more like the algorithms are giving them thumbs up. 63 on 439 views. Give me a break, Kevin. For Christ's sake, you got no good information. It's the same old bullshit over and over. I don't think people are falling for that crap. Okay, folks. So, yeah, that's it. Gamma spectrometer, 110%. That's where it's going. There's no way we're ever going to get any truth from anybody unless we have a proper instrument that's actually testing the radiation on the West Coast, and that is my long-term goal. Yeah, I may not be making videos all the time, but I'm sure as hell I do care about the long-term effects of radiation, and I care about what's happening here on my West Coast. I live here. I mean, there's tons of people here every day eating fish, seafood, you name it. It's happening here. Okay, take care, and stay away from the scammers.